For the first time in the country's history, a former president has been indicted on federal charges. Donald Trump is charged for mishandling classified documents at his Florida estate. It includes counts of retaining classified information, obstructing justice, and making false statements. The top charges carry a penalty of up to 20 years in prison. This second indictment comes just months after former President Trump was indicted by the Manhattan District Attorney and a presidential campaign announcement in November. Tonight at 10, Grace Alch has you covered on what this could mean for President Trump's role in the 2024 election.
I think we've seen this coming for a bit, but it's certainly not something I would have expected, even 3-4 years ago, let alone, 10 years ago.
Alex Talk, political science professor at UW-Madison, says he wasn't entirely shocked to see the newest indictment of former President Donald Trump. He says what is surprising is how quickly the second indictment came after the first in Manhattan in late March.
It does seem like the special counsel here is moving relatively quickly on this, not necessarily exceedingly quickly, but on the faster side, and that's maybe notable for what it means for the campaign.
Talk says the indictment could affect more than just Trump's campaign. The news comes as other large names like Ron DeSantis, Mike Pence, and Nikki Haley have all declared they will run for the Republican nomination, taking focus from their own campaigns.
Especially candidates other than Governor DeSantis, just trying to get their name in the news is important, and this probably makes that much harder.
Talk says Trump's general polling numbers haven't been affected much by the news, but it's still very early in the election cycle. Says though many people are going to be following this case, it's going to take some time to understand how this second indictment is going to impact Trump's presidential campaign.
I think it's always good to wait on these things, that is, not to ignore things, but to see what unfolds, see what the defense has to offer here.
In Madison, Grace Alch, 27 News.
And Talk says the investigations into Trump in Georgia could also impact his campaign. He says although it's only a state investigation, it's more politically charged, which could impact voters.